That Venom trailer though, wow. Um, Definitely lives up the expectation I was hoping for. I still can't believe that Venom alone did really good. Even on this first movie, it did exceptionally well. Like for a movie that doesn't include Spider-Man in it and it just pertains just Venom alone, that says a lot. That's what I call like taking a risk. So after watching the Venom trailer, I can see that they still kept the same tone, the same humor from the previous movie. And of course, with this version, Venom is now, I would say, well known to his community now. It seems like everyone's very, very, I ain't gonna say thrilled, but just seems to be okay with, Eddie Brock walking around with an alien symbiote within him. So, man, Venom is another character that I profoundly like when it comes to Marvel, because he kind of falls on the anti-hero type thing. He wasn't really like a full-fledged villain. He just only had, hatred towards Spider-Man. But given how in his solo movie that he was mainly just an anti-hero, pretty much says a lot that he does live up to, his comic book counterpart. So what do I say about the Venom 2, or should I say Venom Let There Be Carnage? When I first saw the Venom trailer, I went with some friends and they actually wanted to see this movie. Now, again, it's not very rare that wow, this light is really giving me a little look. Let me turn this a little bit real quick. But well, it's still there, but I can still work with what I got. Let me see if I can rearrange this. All right. Well, we'll just work with what we got. But yeah, two of my best friends wanted to go see this movie again. I was one of those people that was like, well, I knew a lot about Venom, and I'm pretty sure me going, they probably wanted me to like give them a heads up of who Venom was. I guess they thought of it as like a superhero, but more of a horror type thing because it's Venom. But again, wow, this light is really getting to me. But again, I really like how I saw a few things in this trailer. Like I saw the Daily Bugle on there. A little part of me was like, ooh, I'm hoping we get to see Spider-Man in this one, or at least get a little hint that he kind of exists within Venom universe. But don't want to get my hopes too up, but we go see where it goes from there. But seeing Carnage, this is going to be a very interesting movie to see, how well they do with Venom and Carnage on the same screen. Because given the Venom riot from the first movie, I knew they weren't going to go ahead and introduce Carnage all automatically. But I really do like this trailer. I really hope that they don't push it back again. Because, a lot of movies since last year have been pushed back. So I hope that this is one of those movies that doesn't get pushed back. Because again, I'm really anticipating on seeing, Venom, Let There Be Carnage. And I gotta say that if a movie like Venom, it does so well to Sony, it could be like they could do it. I don't know if they could do it, but it's a possibility. Because I know, that there's been talks that, Venom could, start his own cinematic universe, if you know what I mean. So it'd be nice to see where they go from there. Now, given the tone of this movie, I could see that if it were to come to a time where they were to choose, which Spider-Man from the movieverse they would choose, part of me feels like they probably would just cast a new Peter Parker in the Venom movies instead of having him cross over with Tom Holland Spider-Man. But you never know. It's a possibility. I've always figured that Andrew Garfield kind of fitted in within Venom's universe, because given with Tom Holland, it's almost like he's still that quirky, goofy like kid. And with Andrew Garfield's The Amazing Spider-Man, it had a little bit of humor in it, but at the same time, it had some of its very dark moments in the movie. So to me, it almost felt like Andrew Garfield kind of fit within Venom's universe. I'm kind of hoping that maybe one day we get to see that white spider logo on Venom, because I know, Venom obtained that white spider logo when he first bonded with Spider-Man before he became part with Eddie Brock. And if you want to go with like the different version of the host of who Venom takes over. It could either be Harry Osborn if we go in that route, which again I don't really prefer Harry to be the one that has Venom. I hope that's something they don't do within the Marvel Spider-Man PS5 sequel. But you never know. But anywho, again, I really enjoyed this trailer. I like to see where they go with this, and who knows, maybe this will be the first time we get to see a trilogy out of Venom. I wouldn't know what they would do if they were to make a third movie, but let's just see where it goes with the second one. Like again, there was a little bit of Easter eggs in there, like the Daily Bugle and all that jazz, and then not to mention we get to see Carnage, which they kind of teased him in the first movie in that little post-credit scene. So I would like to see how Carnage comes to be, like, because for those who don't know, Carnage is kind of like an offspring to Venom. So I think they said that Venom was the father and Carnage was the son. So I'm pretty sure whatever they go with, we don't know what they're gonna do with it. I like to see how Carnage came to be, how he worked to bond with Cletus Cassidy, because Cletus. I'm gonna give you a little not a little history, a little brief. Cletus Cassidy is a serial killer. This man will kill anything just to satisfy his bloodlust. Hell, the man will even kill babies if that's the case. So. This man isn't just your ordinary, inmate behind bars. This man is a low key serial killer, and even bonded with the Carnage symbiote, this man is big dangerous. Like he is seriously dangerous. He's one of Venom and also Spider-Man's most greatest foe, if you want to call it that, because again, you have a symbiote bonded with a serial killer. And this symbiote bonds with the host's, veins, like literally veins. Like if I had to choose, I would prefer choosing Riot than Carnage. But again, like seeing Carnage being the main big bad of Venom Let There Be Carnage, it'll be very interesting to see. I hope that if anyone that hasn't seen the first Venom movie, I would say check it out, because the movie was really enjoyable. It really shattered a lot of expectations, because a lot of people didn't think the movie would succeed without having Spider-Man. But like I said, it did exceptionally well. So I would say check this movie out. And also, if you haven't got a chance, check the trailer. Let me know how you guys think about it, because again, like I can see that this one probably will do good as well. Even now that they got Carnage in it, who knows? Maybe there's a possibility that maybe if they have an end credit scene, we may get to see Peter Parker or Spider-Man in that movie. Now I won't say what version of Spider-Man it would be. It could either be from Andrew Garfield or Tom Holland. There's been some. I heard someone say that there could possibly be who else? Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. You never know, because with the whole Spider-Man 3 No Way Home, there's been many talks about it being like a multiverse movie. So again, we don't know what's gonna happen, but I would say stay tuned to it. I believe the movie comes out in September of this year, around my birth month. So I'm really excited to see that. So again, just leave a like, leave a comment down, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, because again, I'll be here, giving you guys my thoughts and opinions on these upcoming movies, and also giving you a brief rundown on who these characters that we're going to be introduced to, whether it's in Marvel or DC. So until then, you guys have a great and awesome, tacular day. Be breezy.